Hey guys, it's Rufus, and I've got these drone spots on Themepark I'd like to show you guys. So first, in Gong, just hop on top of that red thing, get up here, and you get a nice view of Gong. This is nice for an armory defense when you're attacking. If you have a general idea if anybody's playing in Gong or not, it's always nice to know that. This is my favorite cam because it shows Dragon really well. You just want to bring your cam up here, and you can bring it across here, and you have this really good view. Now, if you mess up that jump, you can actually use this lower part too. And so you have some options here with what you want to do with your drone. Place it over here. That's the advantage of this spot. You can watch that whole hallway and place your drone right here. But with this drone, you can really see top Dragon much clearer, and you can actually call out rotations over here much easier. For the next drone spot, this is going to be in maintenance. So first you're going to hop on top of this shelf and you're trying to get over there. So if you can hop on top of barricades like this, and then get on here, and you just... Anyway, once you get your drone up here, it's really hidden because you can place the drone all the way back here and actually still see in maintenance through these bars. So it's kind of difficult so you can somewhat see it, but it's not super visible. People aren't going to be looking up there, and so this is a really good spot for your drone. Now, putting a cam in cafe isn't always going to be useful, but if you really need to, this is a super good drone spot where if you just kind of put your drone into the ear of this thing, it's really hidden. You can see the wheels sticking out there, but if you just go left, you can see how hidden it is in there. And obviously that doesn't show a lot, but if you turn it out like this, it'll still stay hidden and it just kind of like fits in there. And you can see cafe pretty well. So if you want a cam watching waiting, just get your drone in the same spot for the Dragon cam that I showed earlier. But you can hop your drone up here and watch waiting. You can watch in the office, and you can even watch this whole hallway here from above. Now this drone is very easy to see. It's not super hidden at all, so I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, especially not on an initiation or a bunk defense, but on an armory defense you could. However, there's going to be a lot of roamers around office waiting initiation that will probably see that drone and just destroy it. So you can just watch this whole hallway by putting a drone in this drone hole and just watching the whole hallway from this drone hole, which is somewhat hidden behind that black surface, but when you are actively watching the drone, it would be more obvious. However, you can experiment a little bit with what you want to do, because you can actually get on top of this and then go on top of these lights right here, which watches yellow stairs, watches the hallway at like a different angle. If you want an arcade cam, you can put your drone inside of the arcade machines, but you have to break them yourselves, which isn't always practical. Another option though is you can bring your drone on here, and I like to just bring it over to this spaceship thing on the wall and just watch arcade like this. Some people will put it on the spaceship there. You can do that too. You have to come over here and just jump on top of the spaceship. Now, once you get onto the spaceship, you have this view into bunk, and you have a lot of options with how you want to angle this thing. You can also bring your drone over here to watch into that hallway a bit. And so when it comes to arcade, you really have a lot of flexibility because there's just a lot of things to kind of jump around on. You can even bring your drone here to watch the stairs a little bit better. You know, this makes it easier to watch arcade if you put your drone here without it getting shot. And you can even bring your drone on top of this arcade machine, which looks upstairs. It watches the arcade stairs, it watches bottom arcade. So this cam is for watching throne, and you just need to jump on top of this, and you're trying to get on top of this speaker. Now this watches all of throne, sees into armory, and watches in split. This next drone is in armory, and it shows the rotation between armory and throne the exact same, but it's a little bit more hidden. However, it also shows a little bit less. So once you get on top of the fireplace, you can get on this shelf, and it looks into split. It looks at that doorway over there, and so you can see those rotations fine. But it's more hidden than just like being in the corner over there. So this drone is a little bit better in my opinion. In office, you can actually get your drone into the shelf, and so you have a good view looking into bathroom and cash. You can see into that hallway a little bit, and you can watch office. Now, this is really good for watching rotations in that hallway and through showers. So when it comes to the top arcade, you've got a lot of options. Like you've got inside the arcade machine, which these ones are broken open, so you can use that pretty easily. You can also go on top of the arcade machines. You can go onto this thing and get that nice view. Jump over to these arcade machines, or jump over to these arcade machines. Like, you've got a lot of options. Now this one's really good too because it'll watch this hallway, and it's still pretty hidden. You can watch both of these hallways, rotate it over to watch the stairs, try and watch a combination of the stairs and the hallway like that. Now if you want a cam that watches yellow, you can bring your cam on top of this fire extinguisher, and that'll watch this whole hallway. You can also bring it on top of this door frame. But if you don't like that option, you can also bring your drone onto these yellow rafters, bring it up here. It'll watch this whole yellow stairs and also that whole hallway. In initiation, it's pretty easy to hide your drone behind the statue and on the statue. Now if you see, the drone blends in pretty well with this background, so you can adjust it however it's necessary to watch initiation, and you can watch 2 doorways to control room and waiting, so you can get that intel on those rotations pretty well. In control room, you can get your drone up onto this, I don't know, the server rack all the way up here. You can get a really good view on control room and watch rotations through here. The drone's also pretty hidden too, like somewhat, because from this angle, especially if you're close, you can't really see the drone up there. So if you bring the drone back, you can make it more hidden, and so people might not see it unless they're all the way back here. However, even then, it's not the easiest to see. Now if you want a cam in daycare, there's a lot of shelves, so it's pretty easy to get a good cam spot, but I like to come on top of this, I don't know, palm tree shelf. Bring your drone back here, it'll show both sides of daycare. And in bunk, you've got a similar option too, because you can get your drone on top of this, I don't know what, this wall. And you can watch bunk on both sides really easily, and it even looks into waiting room. That's all I had to say for this video, and if you learned something, give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. Toodles.